Every good story has a bunch of parts. Plot, setting, theme, point of view. The list goes on and on and on, and, well, you get the picture. But today we're going to talk about tone. See what we did there? Tone refers to the emotional feel of a piece of writing. For example, if your BFF passes you a note in class and makes you snort, the tone was probably pretty funny. Or if your teacher writes a note to your parents about how you tend to snort in class instead of pay attention, her tone might be pretty stern. Tone depends on what's happening in the story. The setting, the events, and how the characters interact all play a part. It can be happy, sad, mysterious, whatever emotion the story provokes in the reader. Even boredom, though hopefully that doesn't happen. What's more, the tone is generally connected to what the main character is feeling. As a reader, we're meant to identify with the main character, so whatever they're feeling is a pretty good hint about the story's tone. And since the tone is connected to what's happened in the story, it can change over the course of the story. It's rare to read a story where everyone's happy all the time, so we wouldn't necessarily expect a story to have a happy tone from start to finish. Because yes, even too much happiness can be a little boring. That's why we stopped watching Barney the dinosaur as we get older. Well, some of us do. So let's think about the first few chapters of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. When the book starts, Harry isn't the darling of the wizarding world. He's a lonely kid living under a staircase with the Dursleys, a family that doesn't treat him very well. Naturally, Harry's pretty sad. The tone is pretty straightforward here. Harry's the main character, so the tone ends up being what he's feeling, aka sadness. Things start to change as the story gets going, though. As Harry's about to turn 11, owls start bringing letters addressed to him, which his uncle tries to destroy. With all this excitement, Harry's sadness gives way to new curiosity, which, you guessed it, is the tone of this part of the story. After a while, despite Uncle Vernon's best efforts, the Dursleys get a visit from Hagrid, a half-giant wizard who whisks Harry away in order to get him ready for wizarding school. As Harry finds himself plunged into the world of wizards, he becomes extremely excited, and so do we. And yep, so does the tone. All that's to say that tone is pretty important in a story. It's the story's emotional heart and soul. It's what makes us care and laugh and cry. Now, if you excuse us, we're going to reread Harry Potter for the 100th time. Did our tone sound excited? Bingo! That's 'cause we are.